truly majestic entrance as we await the four athletes that have earned the opportunity to fight for the most important prize in all of pro wrestling in the country of Europe. And four men who've had a rough go at it already tonight.
Yeah, four individuals who've already had matches, hard-fought matches, but now they need to put that beside them. They need to put that behind them and focus on one thing and one thing only: the 1PW World Championship. This is what it's all about. This is why we get into professional wrestling in the first place. This is why we want to compete at the highest level for the highest prize.
And we are seeing shades of the normal Cara Noir, but not that same majesty, not that same elegance. You can tell this man is focused, he's confident, but he's in pain.
Yeah, the pomp and circumstances put away. It's all about the championship.
Cara Noir defeated Martin Stone earlier tonight, a former 1PW champion in his own right. But this man comes in riding a wave of momentum in his own right. He beat former 1PW world champion Al Herman, not to mention his previous victories over Rob Van Dam and Rhino. Mark Haskins considers himself the prodigal son of 1PW. Tonight, he can make that hold true.
Well, I will give the devil his due. Mark Haskins has not only proved himself here at 1PW, but he's proved himself around the world. And he's proven he is one of the best in this industry, and he wants to put a championship ring on it, if you know what I mean.
Of course, Vicky Haskins at ringside as well. Vicky has been instrumental in all of Mark's victories through this era of 1PW. The Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, the most physically imposing member in this matchup, and maybe the one with the most desire to hurt somebody else. He's got three potential victims right in front of him.
And you put it out there, Lance does not care about himself, let alone his opponent. He will destroy, he will maim, he will butcher, all in the name of trying to get a victory. And then when you put a world championship in the match, I don't know what this man is capable of doing.
Archer has been a world tag team champion, has been a United States champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but has never been able to call himself a world singles champion. That could change tonight. Arguably the best pure pro wrestler pound for pound in the world today, but in my mind also the most question marks. His first night back from a grade 2 tear in his pec and his rotator cuff, Will Ospreay was showing noticeable signs of damage after his match with Bobby Fish. Does he have what it takes to survive this final round?
And that is the important question. How does Will recover from the injury? Was he hurt in the first match and is just pushing through it? Too many questions for me to make him the favorite to become champion. If I'm gonna go on a limb, I'm going with the Murder Hawk Monster to become the 1PW World Champion. How about you?
This is the main event of 1PW's All or Nothing! It is a fatal four-way match scheduled for one fall. It has a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the vacant One Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. We have just been informed today by 1PW management that whomever wins the 1PW championship tonight will be obliged to defend the title on June 10th in Lincoln at 1PW Devil's Due against the challenger, a challenger who has already been chosen in Matt Barbosa.
Wow.
That is big.
High stakes.
And now, introducing first to my left, the Murderhawk Monster, Lance Archer! Accompanied by Haskins.
Well, Deal, you asked my prediction earlier. I'm not proud to say it, but it's hard for me to rule out Mark Haskins. He comes in, I don't want to say the freshest, but maybe the least damaged. He comes in with Vicky at ringside, and he comes in with a spotless record.
Yeah, decided advantages, I'll give you that, but you can hear the 1PW faithful are squarely in the corner of Will Ospreay.
But let's look in the mind of what Ospreay's going through. D'Lo, you've wrestled through a torn pec before. What does that do to the anatomy?
Well, when you hurt your chest is what you know, your whole base of your strength, your upper body strength. And you can see here, Will cannot generate anything to move Lance Archer.
Yeah. And a chop did not pay off. Ospreay can't match power with the Murderhawk Monster, even though Ospreay is in the biggest and best shape of his career.
And this is why I have Lance Archer pegged to become the 1PW World Champion.
Well, I'm sure as hell not going to tell him no. Archer made beeline for that title, but Cara Noir looking to beeline through Lance Archer.
This is like repeatedly running your head into a brick wall.
Cara, takes out the knee though.
Go low.
Resourcefulness.
Haskins trying to steal the win.
2 count only. Noir has victories in the past, not just tonight over Martin Stone, but also over Christopher Daniels, over Davey Richards as Haskins goes to the outside. Noir still befuddles a lot of his opponents. He's very, very tough to read.
Yeah, no, he's an enigma. You don't know what's really there behind that face paint. But the one thing I can tell you, he's a very solid professional wrestler.
Oh yeah, more than solid to say the least as Ospreay snaps off that Hurricane Rana. The groundswell of support for Cara has been second to none. Here's Mark Haskins to roll up. And Archer back in. Keep in mind, one fall will decide this. Nice try, Haskins. Haskins has made a career out of slipping in the back door and being abusive yet elusive, but...
Oh, and right there, good thinking. Go right to the eyes. You know, all 4 of these competitors has the pedigree to walk away as 1PW World Champion. Which one is going to rise to the occasion here tonight?
That's the question. And Noir fires away.
Those left-handed chops.
And you can see also, I noticed we'll get a shot of it in a minute, I'm sure, the welt on the back of Mark Haskins.
And those chops are called reverse knife edge. The reason being, if you hit them just right, that chop can cut your chest wide open.
Oh boy, Haskins bowed up just enough time for Archer, and one shot changes the game.
Wow, did you hear that shotgun go off?
It reverberated, it resonated through the Doncaster Dome. Cara and Ospreay even felt that. Archer says, pick me my next victim.
Now Archer circling like a great white shark.
Yep, I don't blame you. I would say get the other guy too. How about this for strange bedfellows? Cara Noir and Will Ospreay having to work together.
Oh, go for double drop kick.
Nice.
Got him. Got the big man down.
Like a British Ricky and Robert.
There they are. Okay, here we go. Ospreay. Whoa!
Beautiful midstream adjustment. Came through with that spin kick.
What athleticism from Will Ospreay.
Yeah. Ospreay's so seamless in what he does. And oh, there you see Haskins cut him off with the pass, though, and went to that arm that has the kinesio tape.
But see, Haskins is like a ring general. He knows each opponent inside and out and knows where their weak points are, and right here is targeting it.
My concern, though, I mean, D'Lo, you've been a proud champion over your career, Intercontinental champion, European champion, tag champion, hell, first ever HWA champion in Cincinnati. Is Mark Haskins a proud representative of this company? Would you be proud taking him to the luncheons and the charity dinners and the press conferences based on how he carries himself?
No, I would not be proud of it, but I'd have to because he'd be the world champion. I'd have no... And Haskins... I can't repeat what they're calling Vicky Haskins right now. I can't repeat that.
Well, chance being led by Greg Burridge, the Puckawan, who has certainly a vested interest in this matchup, being the longtime trainer and mentor of Will Ospreay, a big reason Ospreay's in 1PW. And, you know, Burridge is like a proud father looking at Ospreay in the home that Burridge helped build once upon a time.
What the heck is going on? Oh, wow!
Oh, my God. A human contortion project with Haskins on top.
A double submission there, inflicting damage on both simultaneously.
Yeah. But that's that ring knowledge, that resolve of Mark Haskins to think on his feet, to adapt to the moment. And it's why he's been able to be as successful as he has.
And that's the secret of being a great professional wrestler, is being able to have a game plan and then change it midstream, mid-match, without anyone even noticing the change.
And this is the first matchup Haskins has had in 1PW that has not been under extreme or hardcore rules. Haskins showing what he's made of here in a different environment. Keep in mind, Haskins started in this company at the very bottom as part of a tag team in the dark pre-show matches. He has risen to the main events and potentially the first world champion of this era.
Hey, he started at the bottom, now he's here. And he's here competing, like you said, for the biggest prize in this company.
Archer surveying the scene.
Archer taking everyone out.
Series of elbows. D'Lo, the longer this matchup goes, with Archer being definitively the larger man, is there a chance he could, quote, punch himself out?
He's either going to punch himself out or he's going to knock everybody else out.
Yeah.
That's the blessing and a curse of being a big man in this industry.
Ospreay countered, and it's enziguris all around, and Archer. The extension of that leg is a game changer every time.
His legs are long enough, but when he raises that big boot up, it seems like they grow another 3 feet longer.
Yeah. His legs are longer than some people.
Well said.
And again, the game changes as Haskins to the floor, Ospreay to the floor, and Cara Noir looking into the face of adversity and fighting his ass off as only he can.
And Noir is in the wrong place at the wrong time, looking in the eye of the wrong man.
Cara Noir, you got to wonder if he's got some lingering foot damage from earlier on. Could have a broken toe or two thanks to what Martin Stone had done. That's going to affect not only physically, but affect you mentally as this match goes on, especially competing barefoot.
Oh, look, punching right on the inner leg, inner knee of Lance Archer. Trying to weaken that base.
Yeah.
I don't care how big or tall or strong you are. If you're laying on the mat, we're all the same size.
Weakening the base and also trying to get Lance off balance.
Yeah, and that's a sound plan right there. Oh, nice headbutt. Ospreay's in trouble.
This again speaks. Counter! Ospreay counters and drops Cara Noir. Midstream cutter. was going to talk about the fact that Cara Noir thinks on a level deeper than most anybody else I've ever known, but Ospreay outsmarted Cara that time.
Oh, rolling forearm there. Ospreay creating distance, gonna cut it down. No!
Haskins.
Into a sharpshooter, got him locked in! Got him locked in!
Incredibly done. And Haskins has good ring positioning.
Yeah. Noir stepping up and got a sleeper on.
Yeah. A variation of that Black Swan choke that tapped out Chris Daniels and Davey Richards.
But, oh, he's the Iron Claw!
Man.
The Iron Claw!
Lance, the native of Hearn, Texas, going a little Von Erich on us.
That's bringing old school back.
And Haskins from behind, paddle counter roll.
Roll up!
2 count only. And comes back with a variation of that Shining Wizard into the cover now. And Cara Noir with the interruption.
Cara Noir making a save because he had a sense the world title was slipping away.
Exactly. It's so dangerous in this match environment. You almost have to neutralize 3 opponents at once to get a fall.
Gotta keep your head on a swivel because the attack can come from anywhere, by anybody at any time.
Cara was looking Packett's pile driver, but Haskins able to slip through.
Roll through, right to his feet. What incredible strength and balance. Falcon Arrow, can he get him?
Haskins hooks the leg, stacks him up in a near fall.
Shooting star, running shooting star.
Ospreay was waiting for him. Ospreay was waiting, and it nearly paid off. That was a gamble by Ospreay, who counted on Noir to kick out, so Haskins can be waiting in the wings.
Double cutter! Ospreay's on fire!
Oh, but Archer goozles in. What a choke slam.
Slam. Cover! New world champ!
Gonna do it! Oh, man! You can't be much closer than that without hearing a bell.
Wow! I thought that was all over but the shouting.
But to your point, D'Lo, Lance Archer has kept the advantage. He has kept the power advantage, and he's not lost any amount of gas whatsoever. Archer dominating, and Archer has sent this to the next level.
Now, I got to tell you, I'm looking at Will Ospreay lay there, and you see him clutching his pectoral muscle, the same one that was torn. Did he re-aggravate that?
I think that's something that may have happened in the Bobby Fish match and may have happened further here. I mean, there's no way you leave a chokeslam feeling better than you went in.
Damn right. I've been on a few receiving end of a few of those, and boy, only thing worse was getting hit by my ex-wife.
Well, thankfully, she's not in this match.
She'd win.
I bet you wouldn't mind seeing her test herself against Lance Archer, but be that as it may. Ospreay is prone. Ospreay is vulnerable, and this is no laughing matter. Oh, Haskins. Pick a victim. Oh, wait a minute. Vicky Haskins has no fear, and Archer did not expect to turn into that. Oh, you kidding me?
Here she go. What goes up?
This is months in the making. Oh, Mark downstairs. A staple of the Mark Haskins offense. And that may be the one and only thing that could neutralize Lance Archer.
And now everyone is going at Archer. Smart game plan. Get the biggest horse down and ride him till he's out of this match.
And Archer's trying to rally back. Like a monster in a horror movie, this won't die. Archer continues to rise, but Ospreay directed traffic. Are you serious? They're gonna powerbomb Lance Archer!
Through the table!
Lance Archer hoisted by his own petard and finds himself near motionless. But now, who's gonna pin Lance becomes the question.
Oh, is that just the plan? Eliminate Lance, and now the 3 of us can go at it.
Cara Noir, beautiful reverse neckbreaker. This crowd has a respect for Will Ospreay. Ospreay always has that air of confidence. Some call it arrogance, but whatever it is, it's led to him having success all over this world.
See, when you're good at something, people call it arrogance. Like you said, it is just confidence because you believe in yourself.
Haskins believes in himself, and he comes down with a double stomp. This could be all. And Ospreay
flew up 3/4 across the ring.
A leaping desperation save by Will Ospreay, who in his mind Whether it's confidence, arrogance, or somewhere in between, Will Ospreay truly believes he is the best wrestler on this roster. But D'Lo, there's only one way to definitively prove it, and that's win this match.
Absolutely. The best wrestler on this roster is the one holding the World's Championship. And now Ospreay is firing up.
Ospreay and Haskins. Rapid fire center of the ring. Ospreay the larger of the two, but Haskins sneaks in the knee.
Yeah, exchanging blows, almost a dead even heat there.
Dazed Haskins, the Enziguri out on his feet, is overkill himself, but able to catch himself on the ropes.
Oh!
Spanish fly! Ospreay hooks the leg!
Oh,
No!
I thought that was it.
I think Ospreay did as well, but Ospreay doesn't sit around and argue. He hasn't questioned the count. He moves on.
I think he get involved here.
And Greg Burridge neutralizing Vicky. Let's settle this in the ring, not with the seconds. Come on. Oh, Burridge has Vicky, and she's being shown the door.
And that's neutralizing the threat. And now Ospreay is all alone in the ring. Oh,
Bronx on the knees, the knees kill. Cradles him.
there
Oh. Oh man, these falls, I mean, you could barely put a piece of paper between the referee's hand and the canvas. That's how close they're getting.
These near falls are coming hot and heavy, and
Oh, Cara Noir, Black Swan choke.
lock it in, it's it!
Body scissors, innocent in full. Haskins is tapping.
Haskins tapping, but where's the official?
Ospreay's got the referee. Ospreay saw the tap, and it's a hidden blade. Ospreay saw the
The
tap.
world champion!
The winner of the match, and undisputed One Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay!
Will Ospreay saw Mark Haskins tapping out. He couldn't get over there in time, so he did the only thing he could think of. He grabbed the referee and kept the referee from seeing what happened. And as soon as Cara Noir realized he hadn't won, it was Will with the hidden blade capitalizing on that anger and confusion. And Will Ospreay joins a list that includes Abyss, Steve Corino, Alf Herman, Sterling James Keenan, Martin Stone, as men who have reigned as one PW World Champion.
What I can say is, what a main event, and what a way to usher in the new 1PW era with a world champion by the name of Will Ospreay. Wow.
And Will Ospreay lives up to those claims, lives up to those boasts. Is he the best wrestler in the world? Well, that's not a conversation we can solve, but he's damn sure the best wrestler in this building right now.
And that is a great place to be, because if you're representing 1PW as the world champ, it puts you right up there with the best in the business.